Hunzinger sets it up to Beeson. Bring in the hammer. Oh, heck yes. With the screen, Emily Luce. Now the right corner, Megan Luce for three. Tickles the twine. Yes. Right there at the left side elbow, cross-court pass. Bell's right corner three is up. And good. Camden Bell from downtown. And fly ball there in the left field. The left fielder will miss the ball. Camden Gibson at third base. And that's going to be a high fly ball there in the deep left center field and down near the wall. So Estep there with an RBI double.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome live here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network, here on YouTube.com. Again, from beautiful Raider Gymnasium in Selma, Indiana, with Indiana High School boys basketball here tonight from Raider Gymnasium. We have the 11-3 Delta Eagles as they take on your 14-1 Wapahani Raiders. Again, I'm play-by-play broadcaster Brandon Morvillius. Alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy, as we will get right into things here with our Raiders Live pregame show presented by Taylor Architects, Inc., a proud sponsor of the WHS Network. Happy to have all of you with us here tonight. Hopefully all of you had a great week, and hopefully we can make it even better tonight with a great broadcast and a great win here for your Wapahani Raiders. 1-1 over the last weekend when they traveled to Randolph Southern, took down the Rebels fairly easily, right around 40-point victory there in that one. And then the next night, we traveled down to Chrysler Fieldhouse, took on the Newcastle Trojans, and unfortunately on that night, Wapahani suffered their first defeat of the season, losing to the Trojans 64-55. So a tough night there, no doubt about it. But the biggest thing here for Wapahani is that, you know, at some point in time, I mean, I'll just be honest with you, it's tough to go undefeated throughout the course of a season. Does it happen? Yes, it has. But the likeliness of it happening is fairly slim, to be quite honest with you. And to be honest, you know, my reaction to that was, if we're going to get beat, then I'd rather it happen now instead of a month or month and a half from now. You know, so that's out of the way. Not that it was a distraction, I don't think. You know, these guys are always laser focused. But, you know, now, you know, people can kind of let that go with, oh, well, it's undefeated. This is still the same team. This is still the same team that walked into Newcastle and still the same team when they walked out of Newcastle. Record might have been different, but the guys remain the same. They're a hard-working group of young men. Comes out here, tries to do really pretty much everything and anything they can to win a ball game, and to do it the right way and to do it together. And that's why these guys have been so successful. You know, you took your first loss. It is what it is. You learn from it and you get better. That's what teams do. That's what good teams do. And I expect that to be the case here tonight. I expect Wapahani to put that in the rearview mirror, and if anything, uses ammunition to have gotten better here within the last 4 or 5 days. You know, it's been 6 days since we last played. But, you know, practice, you know, Monday through Thursday and to get ready for this Delta Eagles team that, you know, we just seen a couple weeks ago. But, you know, it's going to be interesting to see, you know, how these two teams take each other on, and hopefully, you know, the physicality might be a little bit less this time than what it was the first time we played them, but I expect it to be a very physical ball game. I don't think that's going to go away, to be honest with you. So I fully expect, you know, the same kind of game to be played here on both sides as we just seen 2 or 3 weeks ago in the county tournament. You know, I mean, this Delta team, they're a tough team, tough group, good group of young men. Play the game hard, play the game the right way. You know, in Wapahani, you know, you say the same thing about us, you know, and they're fun to watch. So I expect another hard-fought battle once again here tonight, where essentially both teams are ready to go to war because it's going to be a war-like atmosphere out here on the floor tonight. So, you know, the Raiders are ready. I'm sure the Eagles are as well. And I know we're ready for some Raider basketball here tonight. Again, the only game of the week here for the Raider boys basketball team. So let's make it a good one here, folks, on Homecoming 2025 Make sure to stay right here with us with tonight's national anthem as well as the starting lineups and tip-off coming up here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we get started with our national anthem and starting lineups, we are going to honor Mr. Kevin Conwell and his family who are here tonight joining us. Kevin Conwell passed away today, sadly, and will forever be remembered as one of the greatest Wapahani fans, Wapahani basketball fan, and just an incredibly good person. Kevin drove the Wapahani boys basketball bus and kept the Wapahani scorebook for 30 years. Tonight he's watching down from heaven and rooting for the Raiders and, of course, the Purdue Boilermakers. We will certainly miss you, Kevin. At this time, please take a moment of silence to honor the entire Conwell family, especially Mr. Kevin Conwell. Thank you. At this time, if you are able to rise, please remove your hats as Wapahani's own Macy Goodpastor leads us in the singing of the Star-Spangled Banner.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All righty, folks, welcome back here on the WHS Network. A beautifully sang rendition of the national anthem there by Wapahani student Macy Goodpastor here tonight. Now we'll take a look here at tonight's starting lineups. First, the non-starters for the visiting Delta Eagles. Number 10, Madden Ramsey. Number 11, Ryan Lynch. Number 13, Jackson Peters. Number 20, Matthew Morey. Number 23, Cade Utzler. And number 24, Hayden Brown Pugsley. And now for your Selma American Legion Post 437 starting lineup with the Eagles. Starting at one guard, he's a 5'10" senior, number 1, Cooper Bratton. At the other guard position, a 5'10" junior, number 3, Lucas Bragg. At forward, a 6'3" senior, number 4, Bronson Edwards. At the other forward position, a 6'3" senior, wearing number 5, Jordan Purney. And at forward, a 6' senior, number 21, Chase Ritchie. Again, the Delta Eagles are coached by Mark Detweiler, assisted by Eli Chester, Billy Lynch, Noah Harrington, as well as Brian Trout. So again, that is the Delta Eagles. We'll kind of wait here on PA announcer Adam Faulkner from here. I'll tell you what, we do it right when we're out here at Raider Gymnasium.
His staff, including Adlai Chester, Billy Lynch, Noah Harrington, Brian Trout, and Adam Ramsey.
All right, here, folks.
Raiders
Lights are off, spotlights are on. Raider Pep Band cranking up the intro music. And it's time to take a look here tonight at your Wapahani Raiders. The non-starters here for Wapahani tonight. Number 3, Leighton Spence. Number 4, Noah Henderson. Number 14, Hunter Rodifer. Number 15, Carter Bell. Number 34, Riley Swift. And number 40, Drew Pittenger. And now for your South American Legion Post 437 starting lineup here for the Raiders. Starting at guard, a 5'10" senior, number 2, Logan Ward. At guard, a 5'8" senior, number 10, Nate Luce. At guard, a 6'3" junior, wearing number 20, Eli Andrews. At guard, a 6'1" junior, number 22, Camden Bell. And at forward, a 6'2" senior, number 24, Brock Zitgraff. Again, the Raiders coached by Matt Luce, assisted by Chris Willis, as well as Jeff Andrews, Travis Stingland, and Andy Zitgraff. So again, that is tonight's South American Legion Post 437 starting lineup. Again, we'll let you all take in the sights and sounds before tip-off here on the WHS Network.
Another guard, a 6'1" junior, number 22, Camden Bell. At guard, a 6'3" junior, number 20, Eli Andrews. And at forward, a 6'2" senior, number 24, Brock Zitgraff.
Gotta love it, folks. Gotta love it. It's game time here from Raider Gymnasium. Wapahani and Delta set to go toe-to-toe here for the second time this season at about a 2.5 week time span. Again, it's going to be Eli Andrews to tip things off here for Wapahani tonight. For the Delta Eagles, it's going to be number 4, Bronson Edwards. As we get tonight's game officially underway here at 7:49 p.m. here on this Friday, January the 31st, 2025. Again, I'm play-by-play broadcaster Brandon Morvillius. Alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Beard McCoy. Again, these two teams met right about 2.5 weeks ago. Wapahani victorious in that one, 43-38. They're in that first-round matchup between these two teams. So we'll see what tonight has in store for us all. Andrews along the baseline, that pass. They say no deflection there by Delta, so that will be an opening possession turnover here for Wapahani. Again, coming into the night, they average right at 6 turnovers a game. Both these teams take fairly good care of the basketball. Got number 1, Cooper Bratton here with the basketball. Now the handoff there to Ritchie. Now back to Bratton. He'll dribble it up here to the top of the key. Right side action now to Fernie. And Bell got clubbed right in the nose. Oh, mercy. That is not good. So an offensive foul there on Fernie. That's his first, team's first. So we'll have Leighton Spence now check in. So again, Bell head back to the locker room area there with athletic trainer Tony Cox. One of the very best in the business. So again, we hope that Camden will be all right. Again, took an elbow right to the face. Hopefully didn't break his nose or whatever the case might be, but nonetheless, hopeful that he's okay. Zitgraf here at the top right side now. Logan Wolf under 7 minutes here in the first quarter. Eli Andrews, pull-up jumper up and good there for two. That will be his first points on the night. And that will get the Raiders on the board here with a 2-0 lead. Again, we want to send a shout out here this evening. Appreciate the Stinglins for watching us here tonight. Tuning in as always. We appreciate you guys. As Richie will be up and good there for two more. Also, big thanks here to Barbara Wilmoth, and shout out to Bob and Eileen Taylor. Charlotte says hello. Watching us from Florida here this evening. Also, everybody down at the Selma American Legion, post 437. Appreciate you guys for tuning in as Nate Luce will dial one up from long range. That's his first points on the night, and the Raiders now with a 5-2 lead. But again, sure to appreciate everyone for tuning in and being supportive of us and being supportive of the student athletes out here on the floor tonight, as that will be out of bounds off of the Eagles. So it's going to be Raider basketball. Again, as I mentioned there in the pregame show, presented there by Taylor Architects Inc. Again, fully expect another physical ball game here tonight. It's exactly what we've seen the first time around between these two teams, and both of them coming off of really a pretty good week. Again, Wapahani was 1-1. Delta since won a few more games since the last time these two teams met. So again, 11-3 here are the Eagles, 14-1 are your Raiders. Right side action here. Spins, drives it right. Again, cut off there by Richie. Zitgraf swung on here to Loose. Nate now to Spence. Back to Zitgraf here on the right side wing. Up top, Nate Loose pulling the trigger and off the mark. Rebounded there by Bronson Edwards. And here come the Eagles back the other way. Swung on here. Bragg takes it inside. That's going to be an offensive foul as Brock Zitgraf will take one for the team. Yes. Offensive foul number 3, Lucas Bragg, his first, team second here of the night, also second turnover here for the Eagles. Bruce swung on here to Zitgraf, swung on now to Logan Wolf, drives it left, the handoff to Spence up top. Zitgraf will find Andrews back here on the left side. Drives it here into the paint area, spin move, up and good for two more. So a nice strong start here for Eli Andrews, 4 points. It's a 7-2 Wapahani lead, nearly 4.5 to play here in the opening quarter. Bragg now on to Fernie, guarded by Lewis. Fernie inside, finds Richie underneath, and that will be up and good there for two more. So he has all 4 points here for the Eagles to begin the ball game here tonight. Wapahani needs to get the ball across half court here. Mercy sakes. Loose, kicks it out to Spence, drives it in the paint. Shots up. He got him on the wrist right there. Woo! He was got away with one there. Bratton takes it inside, and the left hand good. Nice aggressiveness there by the young man. And then able to finish there with the left hand right there. 4 consecutive put on the board here from Delta. Last couple times down. Hand off to Andrews. Behind the back, shots up, no good. Foul there on Logan Wolf. Foul there is his first, team's first here tonight. Checking in for the Eagles, number 11, Ryan Lynch.
Checking in the game for Delta number 11, Ryan Lynch.
So seeing his first action here tonight as Lucas Bragg, will have seats. Edwards guarded here by Andrews. Not much in the way of movement.
There's a 4-foot gap.
Fernie step back, turn around, jumper up and good. So 6 unanswered here for the Eagles as they now take the lead, 8-7. Again, first lead of the night. Here for Delta, Eli Andrews. No good that time. Deflected out there, rebounded essentially there by Nate Luce, first of the night. And he's going to be bumped out of bounds. So the foul there on number 11, Lynch, his first.
Number 11, Ryan
Team's third.
Team's third in the period.
Inbounded here, Wolf to Luce here in the backcourt. 2:25 in the first half, or here in the first quarter. Spence here at the top, swung on, Andrews finds Wolf. Wolf now dribbles, finds Zitgraff. Now the handoff, Nate Luce on the right wing. Drives, attacks the right side of the rim. Will not get the finish, but does get the foul, so he'll be at the line for 2 shots. The foul will be here on Delta's number 1, Cooper Bratton, his first, team's 4th. And so we'll have Nate Luce here at the charity stripe again for a pair. So the first free throw attempt will be up and it will be good. We'll see Lucas Bragg check back in for Delta. Bratton will have a seat. The second of 2 here for Nate Luce will be up, and it will be good. Nicely done. So 2 for 2 on that trip to the charity stripe. 5 points now for Nate. Go along with a rebound. The other 4 points coming from Eli Andrews. Again, still no sighting of Camden Bell. Still there in the locker room area there with our athletic director or athletic trainer, Tony Cox. Then a rebound there for Andrews, his first of the night. Zitgraff, back to Andrews, popping a 3. That is money. Oh, heck yes. Eli Andrews now with 7 points here in the first. So that's now 5 consecutive put on the board here for Wapahani as they answered the 6-0 run from Delta. Fernie now to Lynch here in the corner, back upside. Ritchie, spin move, will get the left side finish up and good. So Ritchie off to a very red-hot start here for the Eagles, 6 of their 10 here in this first quarter. Spence swung on to Wolf. Now Zitgraff looking for Luce. Luce not getting open. Instead, we'll find Wolf out here at the 10-foot volleyball line. Get under a minute to play here in the first. Wolf back to Luce here on the right side. Let's see if the Raiders decide to hold for the last shot of the quarter or not. Nope. They'll decide to go otherwise. Off balance and all right there. That pass up floor. Ritchie attacks the rack and will get the bucket.
Chase Ritchie, first lead.
.12 seconds and counting. Andrews out near half court. Now on to Luce. Zitgraff. Back to Andrews. Shot fake. Back to Luce. And that shot will be blocked. Fernie grabs the rebound, and that's going to do it here for the first quarter. All tied up at 12 here at the end of 1, folks. You don't want to go anywhere. Quarter number 2 coming up right here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. Action-packed first quarter play again here from a sellout here from Raider Gymnasium. Packed on both sides. Indiana High School boys basketball at its finest. Again here with our Alfred Rods and Customs game break. Tied at 12. Again, the Raiders will have Nate Luce, Eli Andrews, as well as Brock Zitgraff, Leighton Spence, and Noah Henderson on the floor to begin the second quarter of play. Again here for Delta, they will have Lynch as well as Bragg, Fernie, Ritchie, and Jackson Peters. Again, seeing his first action of the night, also checking in. So that's the players to begin the second quarter of play for the Eagles. Left side here from Peters off the mark, rebounded by Leighton Spence, his first rebound of the night. Spence in command of the basketball, drives the right side of the lane and will get the finish. Love the aggressiveness and then being able to get to the rim right there and get the finish you're looking for to put the Raiders back on top here by a pair. Lynch, right side to Bragg, dribbles all the way here to the top of the key. Couple of double screens. Fernie there with a shot fake. Shot is up, no good. That's going to be deflected out of bounds off the Eagles. Up top here, Spence swung on here to Andrews to the left wing. Guarded heavily there by Fernie. And so he will pick up the foul. Jordan Fernie there with his second. Team's first of the quarter. We'll see number 4, Bronson Edwards, check back in for Delta.
Substitution for the Eagles, number 4, Bronson Edwards comes back into the game.
Inbounded to Andrews, goes up with it and is blocked by Edwards, and we're going to have a jump ball, in which the possession arrow will favor Wapahani. So nicely done there by Nate Luce. And it works out beautifully there to get the Raiders another possession. From way downtown, Nate Luce from another area code. Oh, baby! 6 points now on the night, or 6 points from beyond the arc, 8 points total on the night. So Camden Bell now back on the bench. He is wearing a new number, and he's going to be number 12 now. No good there. Andrews with the rebound, his second of the night. So again, it's good to see Camden back in there. Hope he's all right. At least back on the bench. Andrews drives it right down to hard the lane and will get fouled on the way up. Good action right here. I love what we've seen so far from Wapahani tonight. Very aggressive. So the foul on Edwards, his first, team second. Again, Andrews here at the line for 2 shots, as the first one will be up and good. So we'll see Logan Wolfjack back in here. Noah Henderson will have a seat. Also checking in for the Eagles, it's number 1, Cooper Bratton. The second of 2 for Andrews will be up, and it will be good. Nicely done. So 2 for 2 on that trip to the line. The Raiders 4 for 4 from the charity stripe so far and own a 7-point lead with 5:43 to play here in the second quarter. So again, we will have a Camden Bell signing here in just a moment. Out of bounds off of Delta. And back in comes Camden Bell. So again, he's wearing number 12 now. Leighton Spence will have a seat. I'll tell you what, Leighton did a darn good job again coming on there when Camden got hurt. Very, very valuable minutes there from Leighton. Couple points and a rebound. Excellent job defensively Can't really ask him for much more than what he produced. Bell to hand off to Wolf. Now to Luce. Back to Zitgraf here on the left side wing. The screen there from Andrews. Looking to get through right there. Nice defense here from the Eagles. They're not giving the Raiders much breathing room. Right side. 3! Down and up to Nate Luce, baby! Yes! Third three of the night, 11 first half points here as Wapahani now leads it by 10. Bratton drives the right side of the lane and some contact made. We'll see if it's going to be on the floor or if it's going to be a two-shot foul. And the foul will be on number 2, Logan Wolf. His second, team's first of the quarter. And the foul was on the floor.
Checking back into the game for the Eagles, number 5, Jordan Fernie.
So Fernie checks back in for the Eagles. Just a touch over 4.5 remaining here in the first half. The Raiders have got to keep putting the pedal to the metal on both ends of the floor. Ritchie here to the left side elbow. Fernie lost the handle. Third turnover here of the quarter, or of the half rather. Cross-court pass. Bell here on the right side. Dribbles it out near the volleyball line. He'll give way to Zitgraf. Zitgraf back to Bell. Zitgraf swung on to Andrews. Left wing action. Looks for Zitgraf underneath, and instead that ball will be deflected out of bounds off of the Eagles. As Leighton Spence will check in here for Logan Wolf. And then Lucas Bragg will check in for Ryan Lynch here of Delta. 3:52 in the second. Inbounded to Bell. Left side corner. And he'll dribble out of trouble here. Drives it left to the corner. Loose. No good that time. Not a bad look. Good defense there from Spence. Right side here, Bratton will find Fernie. Tries to back down his defender. Goes baseline, turnaround, jump shot up and good. Nice looking shot there from Fernie. And we will get a 30-second timeout on the floor taken here by the Delta Eagles. And we will go ahead and stay right here with you during this timeout to thank some of our sponsors this evening. Big thanks to Sam Pierce Chevrolet, located at 12401 West County Road 550 South in Daleville, Indiana. Sam Pierce is your trusted Chevrolet dealership and the reason why loyal customers keep coming back. They're known for their friendly style of service and also stocked with brand new and pre-owned vehicles, along with offering competitive lease deals, finance options, and a top-of-the-line auto service. For more information, you can give them a call at 765-387-4287 and go to sampiercechevy.com to find your next vehicle. Again, that is Sam Pierce Chevrolet. The best deals are in the country. And Bell is having issues again. So Camden, the bloody nose returned.
Substitution was number 2.
So Logan Wolf will now sub in. Wolf back to Loose, drives it left, and that pass picked off. Second turnover now of the night here for Wapahani. Ritchie inside, nice defense right there from Zitgraf, and the help side there from Wolf. But Fernie up and good from beyond the three-point line. He now has 7 points. So that 10-point lead now down to just 5. Sheesh. Last couple times down right here. Some costly turnovers. And we will have a 30-second timeout taken here by Wapahani. We'll step aside here for a quick timeout as well. We'll be back with more from this message here from Air Park Door. Okay, welcome back from the timeout here, ladies and gentlemen. Again, if you're just joining us for the first time this evening, we want to say welcome, and we hope you guys have enjoyed the broadcast so far. I'm play-by-play broadcaster Brandon Morvillius. Alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. Bratton up top here to Edwards, swung on, Fernie. Drives it there to the right side elbow. The shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Logan Wolf, his first of the night. And so let's see what we can get here on offense. That's a couple times down, unfortunately has resulted in a turnover. Eli Andrews behind the back right there. Now out to Zitgraff. Again, one word would describe this team, again, one of also many other one words, patience. This team is very patient on offense, not afraid to slow things down, make sure it's the right pass, a deep three, Nate Luce, no good. Rebounded there by Ritchie. Edwards back up top. Ritchie here to top the key. Swung on Bratton now to Bragg. Underneath, Edwards finds Ritchie. Good defense right there, but Edwards there with a follow-in right there for two. So 7-0 run now from Delta. And a 10-point lead, down to 3. Half a minute to play here in the first half. To the corner, Nate Luce, the three on the way, a little too strong. Out to Andrews, no good. And almost good for Fernie from 3/4 away. Holy cow, what a half. 22-19 here at the break, folks. Stick around here with us. Our halftime report coming up here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
Hi, this is Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate. Next Home is a real estate company that prioritizes community involvement, and we have a humans over houses philosophy. We specialize in both property listings and buyer representation, ensuring top-notch service with top producing agents. Our mission is, and has always been, to enrich people's lives by helping them find their next home. Next Home Elite Real Estate consistently maintains open communication, and we build trust through honesty and integrity. Whether you're listing $1 million property in a gated community, or you are a first-time home buyer just starting the process, at Next Home Elite Real Estate, our agents are committed to providing exceptional service and expertise. We actively participate and invest in local events, local sponsorships, charities, and initiatives to strengthen community bonds. Our agents love being a corporate sponsor to Ball State University, and when you choose Next Home Elite Real Estate, you never know who you're going to run into.
After working with Next Home Elite Real Estate, I knew that I would be choosing them for future transactions simply because they communicated throughout the entire process, they were friendly, and they were tenacious marketers working for me so I can achieve my goals.
Voted as the best real estate company in Muncie's quest for the best, I want you to know we are more than a real estate company. We're part of your community. We are creating lasting relationships and emphasizing the human element in every transaction.
A lot of times, a new home is a joyous event, a promotion, a celebration of marriage, relocation, but this wasn't that type of event. We needed someone in a company who cared about us, who showed compassion and empathy. Our realtor was with us the entire time. He sat and grieved with my sisters and I. He realized that this wasn't about money, but about taking care of our family home.
When you're ready to buy or sell a home, contact Next Home Elite Real Estate at 765-729-5181 or visit our website at mynexthomeelite.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here with our Alfred Rods and Customs game break at the half. It's Wapahani 22, Delta 19 here at the break. Both teams again back in the locker room. So we're going over the strategy for the second half. Again, very close, very competitive, also very physical. First half of play here on both sides. And really, in all honesty, exactly what I expected. And I expect much of the same here in the second half will happen as well. Now, you look at what Wapahani was able to do here in the first half. I thought we were very aggressive. Attacking the rim. Also, we had our fair share of threes. As far as made threes, we only hit 4, which, it's still pretty darn good, but for our standards, usually it seems like it's nothing for us to hit, 7 or 8 and a half very easily. So, but you don't want to be forcing things. There's been some shots, I know Nate's had a couple really nice looks, hasn't necessarily always fallen. But, again, we're setting ourselves up for good quality shots, making sure we're making good passes, making smart decisions. And that's a part of the winning recipe. The Raiders only had 3 turnovers here in the first half. Delta with the same amount. 2 of those coming on offensive fouls. So as far as ball control goes, I thought they did a really solid job with that. But a very good defensive first half for both sides. Again, Wapahani was on top here by 10. They was up 22-12, and then a 7-0 run. 22-12. But a 7-0 run here from Delta to end this first half. I think was very important for them. Not that they was out of it by any means, but they have essentially the momentum here on their side. Even though we have the lead, I think that the Eagles have the momentum coming out into this second half. So it's going to be important here for Wapahani right out of the gate to grab that momentum right back. going inside, finishing at the rim. We had, numerous opportunities right there, I think, throughout the first half where you've seen that, and we was able to get that finish. A couple, turnaround jump shots there. I know Eli Andrews had a couple of them. But just some good things going on here on offense. Now, is it perfect? No. But I think we're going in the right direction here. But our defense has been very good. But yet again, there's 16 minutes of basketball to be played. The first 16 are over. This final 16 are extremely important. And really, in all honesty, what we do defensively, I think will truly, in all honesty, dictate the outcome of this ball game. Because I think if we continue to play good defense, force, maybe some more turnovers in the second half, hopefully that's going to fuel what we do on offense. And if we start clicking on all cylinders here on offense, along with the defensive display that we can put on here as well, it could get maybe potentially out of hand. Now, I don't know if Delta will allow that to happen. They're another very good, very disciplined group, also very well coached as well, just like Wapahani. So I expect this to be a nail-biter, but, hopefully Wapahani does go on a run right here and really start to apply distance, because we definitely have the opportunity to do so and the guys to be able to do that. Now it's just putting it all together and find a way to get it done. The Raiders here in the first half led by by Nate Luce, 11 points and a rebound. Eli Andrews, 9 points, 3 rebounds. Leighton Spence, 2 points, 1 rebound. Logan Wolf with a rebound. 22-19. We'll step aside. We'll be back here with the second half here on the WHS Network. All right, folks, welcome back here on the WHS Network. They, just like the JV game earlier, they end up coming out of the halftime right here and got out here about 30 seconds earlier than as far as what we had here left on the clock. So Bernie gets the scoring started here in the second half here for Delta. So now a 9-0 run here from the Eagles. Again, Camden Bell back in here. Logan Wolf, corner three. Off the mark that time. I think that might be the first shot he's taken so far tonight. Ritchie inside, kicks it back out to Bratton. And both teams coming back out here in the second half here with their original starting lineup. Bratton with the rebound, and then a reach-in foul here on the Raiders. We'll see who this one's going to be on here. And it will be on Logan Wolf. So that's going to be his third. Team's first here of the quarter. Unfortunately enough, there's only been 3 fouls called tonight on Wapahani, and all 3 haven't been on Logan. I'll be danged. Inbounded all the way here in the backcourt, here to Fernie. Edwards, no good. Rebounded by Wolf, his second rebound of the night. And then the Raiders will turn it over. And then Fernie's up and good for 2. So make that now 11 unanswered points from the Eagles. Nice take, nice finish. Eli Andrews. Beautiful. 11 points now for Eli to go on with 3 rebounds. A strong showing again here from Eli. The defense there from Bell, right side, Bratton. He'll take the 3, and that is up, and it's good. Bratton there now with 5 points on the night after that made 3-point basket. Loose back to Bell. He'll get it across half court, pushing it up there quickly. And now Zitgraff will turn it over. Second turnover now. Last, 3 possessions. Edwards here at the top of the key. Swung on, Fernie. Bragg drives it left, well defended by Luce. Edwards here at the top of the key. He's going to work it back around to Fernie. He'll take the top of the key 3, no good. And a loose ball. Well, Zitgraff, he's going to get the rebound right there. That's his first of the night. Andrews, Bell, to Logan Wolf. Money, baby! Heck yes! Logan Wolf strikes from downtown, and the Raiders back on top by 1. Bratton steps inside the lane, kicks it back out to Bragg. Working here top, that's a moving screen right there on Edwards. So the foul here on Edwards will be his second. Team's first here of the quarter. And first turnover. It is mind-blowing. So the Eagles have had four fouls on the night. Pardon me, 4 turnovers here on the night. 3 of those coming from offensive fouls. You'll see that all that often. Especially, 75% of your turnovers come from offensive fouls. Spence back to Andrews, back to Spence again. Head top, swung back on here, Eli. Well, Bragg nearly took the gamble right there. Another close pass. Andrews here in the corner. Works it back out. Back to Andrews again. Andrews for 2. Too strong. Bragg there with the rebound. Wentz dribbles right there at the free throw line. Works it underneath. Bratton up and good there for 2 to put the Eagles back on top here by 1. And we will get a timeout on the floor here with 3:02 to play here in the third quarter. We'll step aside here for a quick timeout of the road. Again, a full timeout here from the Raiders. We'll be back with more here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. Welcome back in here for the timeout on the WHS Network. 28-27. Delta leads it here with 3:02 to play here in quarter number 3. Again, if you're just tuning in for the first time this evening, we want to welcome you all to the WHS Network. I'm Brandon Morvillius, your play-by-play broadcaster, alongside here with me, cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. And the Eagles were down 22-12 at one point there in the first half. There's Zitgraf for 3, no good. Bell with the rebound right there, his first of the night. There's Nate Luce. Downtown money, Nate Luce, baby. Oh, another thing, a beauty is 4-3 on the night. 14 points here for the senior guard. Bernie, the spin move, off-balance shot, no good, and deflected out. Now Lynch for 3, that's no good. And now we're going to get a foul here on Nate Luce. Oh, no, rather it's going to be a flop warning on Delta. How about that? It's so crazy. I have never seen a flop warning at any point in time in all these years. I don't know when they started coming up with it, as far as with that rule for, basketball, especially in high school. But I've seen that now the last 2 times we played Delta. That's the only 2 times I believe I've seen it. Might have been a 3rd time here within the last couple weeks, but swung on Wolf. Now over here to Bell. Back to Wolf again, back to Bell. Andrews up top, and some miscommunication there as who was going to take the ball. And no good, and now we'll get a foul from behind there on Zitgraf, I believe. So yeah, the foul's on Zitgraf, his first, team second of the quarter. So Jackson Peters checked back in here for the Eagles. See his first action here of the second half. Ritchie gets that stripped away, kicks it back out. Peters swung back to Lynch. Now on to Bratton here in the right side corner. And we'll have a foul here on Logan Wolf. So that's now going to be his 4th. Team's 3rd of the quarter. And so Leighton Spence sub in for Logan. I would definitely doubt we won't see him the rest of the 3rd quarter and probably parts the 4th. And Ritchie got away with an absolute trucking right there. Darn near ran over Zitgraf down there in the low block. Bratton the 3, no good. Peters there with a rebound. Now Fernie marches right down the lane, no good. Luce with the rebound, his second on the night. And the Raiders will now look for the hold for the last shot of the quarter. And Spence lost the handle on it. And then a foul. So the foul on number 12, Camden Bell, his first, team's 4th. So we'll have Bragg check back in for the Eagles, and we're gonna have a full timeout here from Delta. So 3 seconds left. We'll take the timeout here with them. We'll be back right after these messages. All right, again, welcome back here from the timeout. 3 seconds remaining. Delta basketball. Bratton. Now Bragg for 3. No good, and that's going to do it here for the third quarter. At the end of 3, Wapahani 30, Delta 28. Stay right here with us. Quarter number 4 coming up here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. Fourth quarter coming up here on the WHS Network. It is Wapahani 30, Delta 28. Again, I'd like to send a couple more shout-outs again here this evening. Again, a big thanks there to Bob and Elaine Taylor right there again watching us from Florida tonight. So appreciate Bob Taylor and his wife for tuning in. Barbara Wilmoth, Stanglins, and so many more for always tuning in and sharing their Friday night or Saturday night or whatever night with us. Just to know that we got loyal watchers and supporters of our student athletes means the absolute world. Because they are the reason why we do what we do. We do it for our student athletes out here at Wapahani. So greatly appreciate everyone for tuning in here tonight. Again, great ball games here so far. 30-28 Wapahani lead. Expected it to be a tight one. Good physical game. Hard fought game. And that has definitely lived up to those standards, at least so far. Deep three from Luce. No good that time. Rebounded by Edwards. Again, Bell back in here. Bell essentially has been a non-factor, at least here offensively so far this evening. Now, heck, he was out for over a quarter. Been kind of hit and miss here and there with playing time as that was rejected there by Zitgraff. Now we'll have a foul underneath there on Wapahani, but you hope to see Camden get going here, kind of take over this game late. Again, it doesn't necessarily, have to be, he's got to score 15, 20 points. There's other ways of making an impact, and he's done that so far tonight, here on the defensive side of the basketball. But again, you hope that, he can put some points up on the board here late. It's going to be very important. And contributions from everyone, like we've continued to see here from our guys. Logan Wolf will check back in here. Henderson will have a seat. Again, one more for Ritchie. It will be up and no good. But Edwards there with a rebound. And now we'll have a tie-up, and the jump ball will stay with Delta.
Possession. Substitution for the Eagles. Number 1, Cooper Bratton. Number 5, Jordan.
So we'll have Cooper Bratton back in for Delta. Also Lynch. So Edwards there for 2 points. He now has 4 points here on the night. Raiders have done a really solid job shutting him down. Up floor to Andrews. Now to Wolf. Lost the handle on it, but regained possession. Then the ball was deflected, so that's why it was not over and back. Deep three from Luce. Oh, right on target. Chickling the twine. 5th three now for Nate. 17 points. That was half of Wapahani's points so far tonight. And a good night offensively here for Nate. Fernie, hand off to Edwards for 3. That's no good. Long rebound now, and Bragg will recover that one, and we'll have a foul here on Nate Luce. That will be his first, team second. And again, really, in all honesty, that really wasn't avoidable. You know, both teams going after, or both guys going after the basketball. Just unfortunately there for Nate, Bragg got there first. Good ball movement right there. Quick, swift passes right there. And Edwards gets the 2-point bucket. And we'll get a 30-second timeout here from the Eagles. This will be the third charge timeout here of the night. And again, we'll go ahead and stay right here with you again to thank some more of our sponsors. Again, a big thanks here to Sam Pierce Chevrolet, located at 1241 West County Road, 550 South in Daleville, Indiana. Stop on in there. They're fully stocked with brand new and pre-owned vehicles, along with offering competitive lease deals, finance options, and a top-of-the-line auto service. Give them a call at 765-387-4287. Again, go to sampierchevy.com to find your next vehicle. Again, Sam Pierce Chevrolet, the best deals are in the country. So 33-32, Wapahani. Logan Wolf make that. Eli Andrews now will inbound. Again, he can go the full length of the baseline. Didn't have to. Loose now to Bell. Nice passes. Nice finish. Excellent. Again, reading the defense. Good spacing. Worked out perfectly there for Wapahani. Edwards now to Fernie. The screen right there. Now on to Bratton. Drives it inside. Kicks it to the corner. The 3 from Lynch will be no good. Nate Luce will corral the rebound. His third. Andrews looking for the screen here from Bell. Yep, decided to go somewhere else here. Luce. Now over to Bell, right side. Now back to Luce. Swung on here to Wolf. 4:15 and counting. Andrews, pull up jumper, good. Eli, solid game from him. 13 points, 3 rebounds. Bratton here from the left side finds Bragg, the top of key 3, no good. Wolf will corral his third rebound of the evening. There's now Wapahani will slow things up once again. Bell back to Luce. Andrews back to Luce again here at half court. Nate Luce pulling the trigger and bang! From downtown, the 6-3 of the night for Nate Luce. Oh, heck yes! 40-32 with 3:10 to play, folks. Again, the timeout. This will be a full timeout here taken by the Delta Eagles. They will have one remaining. We'll step aside. We'll be back with more right after these messages. Welcome back in here, folks. Again, big thanks here to Alfred Rods and Customs with over 30 years of experience. They sell the baddest hot rods, street rods, and muscle cars in the land. Also, they buy and sell as well as trade cars all over the country. For more information, call Alfred Rods and Customs at 765-717-3625 and look them up on Facebook at Alfred Rods and Customs. Also, come check out their showroom at 613 East Weiser Street in Muncie, Indiana, and let them make your dream a reality. Also, big thanks to Air Park Door, located at 321 West Ontario Drive in Muncie, Indiana. Again, Air Park Door has been voted as Muncie's quest for the best for the level of professionalism and knowledge they possess, along with the quality service they provide for a reasonable price. For more information, check them out on Facebook at Air Park Door and contact them at 765-741-3667 for all of your garage door needs. Also, we'd like to thank the Liberty Prairie Alumni Association. President Richard Morris, along with the Alumni Board, serves as the Wapahani Center and Selma High School alumni. Make sure to visit their online website at www.libertyprairiealumni.com to receive information on upcoming events and to purchase any Wapahani-related items on their web store. Also, to purchase an engraved brick for the Alumni Brick Walkway, just simply fill out the form that's located on the homepage of the website. So greatly appreciate all of our sponsors. Again, we can't do what we do without them. So 40-32 Wapahani after their three-point bucket there from Nate Luce just a few moments ago. 6 threes on the night for Nate, 20 points total. Up forward to Andrews. Back out to Bell. Wolf back to Luce. Again, the game of keep away and take time off the clock. And we'll get a blocking foul. It's going to be on number 1, Cooper Bratton, his second. Team's first here of the quarter. So Wolf went inbound to Zitgraff. Now Wolf will threading the needle right there with a pass there to Luce. Oh my gosh. Some of these passes right here, a little interesting. Camden Bell, no good that time. Again, a rarity right there. That might be his first shot of the ball game. The 3 from Bragg will be up and good. Up forward to Andrews. Now back to Luce. And a loose ball. Well, it's going to be a jump ball. And it's going to favor Wapahani.
The jump ball is the call. Wapahani gets possession. Timeout, Wapahani.
We'll get a timeout taken here by Wapahani. This will be their third charge timeout here of the ball game. Okay, again, we'll go ahead and stay right here with you during this timeout. We'd like to thank even more of our sponsors here this evening. A big thanks here to Next Home Elite Real Estate. Their primary focus is to enrich lives by helping people find their next home. As one of Delaware County premier realtors, Austin Rich provides a consumer-focused branding, the newest technology, and a market plan that provides superior service to all of his clients without compromise. For all of your real estate needs, contact Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate at 765-749-4546. Also, big thanks here to Dr. Kara J. Wolf, DDS PC. If you're looking for a family-oriented 5-star dental office, then look no further. Make your appointment now with Dr. Kara J. Wolf, DDS PC, located at 3915 Willing Avenue in Muncie, Indiana, and receive great care and leave with a pristine, beautiful smile. You can give them a call at 765-288-1560, and their hours are 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Thursday. So again, following the timeout, Wapahani with 2 timeouts remaining, Delta with 1. Again, 1:45 to play here in regulation. Reach around right there, foul by Bratton, excuse me. So Cooper Bratton there with his 3rd, team 2nd. Andrews back out to Bell. He'll work it up top here. Nate Luce splits the gap. Over to Andrews. 1:15 to go, and we'll have a reach-in foul here on Delta. That foul will be on number 5, Jordan Fernie. That's his 3rd, team's 3rd of the quarter. Wolf inbounds it to Bell. Bell here in the right side corner. Works it back out to Luce. But angles his way out of trouble. That ball deflected, but the Raiders recover right here with Andrews. Zitgraf out to Luce. And finally a foul here by Edwards. So that will be his 3rd, team's 4th. So again, one more foul right here from Delta will put the Raiders at the line for 2 shots next time around. And the main thing here is get the ball inbounded and take care of the basketball. Bell, oh no, that ball turned over. Fernie to Bratton, right side 3, up and good. Holy Moses. This is just like it was a couple of weeks ago. Wow! The Raiders had them down, but not out. And the Eagles have hung around and now find themselves within 2 with 31 seconds to play. We'll step aside here for a timeout. We'll be back after this. All right, folks, again, welcome back. So that timeout was actually taken by Delta, so they have no timeouts remaining. Wapahani still with 2. Again, 40-38. Again, a couple of made threes has put the Eagles right back in this ball game. Not that they was per se out of it, but, I mean, you know, there was just a little over a minute left in the game, and they were down by 8 points. And Wapahani more than in the driver's seat. Now, not so much the case. And down it here to Bell. And a foul from behind. And that foul will be on Cooper Bratton, his 4th, team's 5th. So that will send Camden Bell to the line for 2 shots. Again, Camden hasn't had many opportunities all night. I think he's maybe shot the ball once, possibly twice. So very, very crucial free throws here from Camden. The first one will be up, and it will be good. The second of 2 will be up and good. Excellent work right there from Camden Bell. Fernie to the outside. Edwards 3, no good. Rebounded by Wolf, his 4th. And we'll get a foul here on Delta. So the foul on Edwards, they say, will now be his fourth. And back to the line we go. Looks like it's going to be Logan Wolf at the charity stripe. First one's up off the back iron. All right. Logan's got to slow down right here. Take a deep breath. Really get locked in. We've got to have this one here. Second of two will be up, and it will be good. Nicely done. 4 points now for Logan. The three from Fernie, no good. Andrews will corral the rebound. And we'll have another foul. As the Raider faithful all on their feet, a packed house here from Raider Gymnasium as Cooper Bratton with his fifth foul. So he gone. So he'll head back to the bench. Number 24, Hayden Brown Pugsley, now seeing his first action tonight, will check in. Get Andrews at the line here for two more for Wapahani. First one will be up and in and out, no good. Before the miss from Wolf, I think we was, 6 for our first 6? There we go. So Andrews with the free throw there, 14 points. We'll see Noah Henderson now check in for, I believe that was Logan Wolf. Deep three from Fernie, no good. Andrews will corral the rebound, and that's going to do it. Your final score, your Wapahani Raiders 44, the Delta Eagles 38. And another classic from Raider Gymnasium. They got a great crowd. Gotta love it. Great atmosphere, great game, and a great finish as your Wapahani Raiders are victorious for the 15th time this season with a 44-38 final score over the Delta Eagles. Again, make sure to stick around. We'll have our Raiders Live postgame show coming up here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
Hunzinger sets it up to Beeson. Bringing the hammer. Oh, heck yes. With the screen, Emily Luce. Now the right corner, Megan Luce for three. Tickles the twine. Yes. Right there at the left side elbow, cross-court pass. Bell's right corner three is up. And good. Camden Bell from downtown. And fly ball there in the left field. The left fielder will miss the ball. Camden Gibson at third base. And that's going to be a high fly ball there into deep left center field and down near the wall. So Eastep there with an RBI double.
Welcome back here with our Raiders Live postgame show, again presented by Alfred Rods and Customs, a proud sponsor of the WHS Network. A victorious night here for your Wapahani Raider boys basketball team. 44-38 final score for the victory over the Delta Eagles. Again, Wapahani now improves to 15-1 on the season. Delta now will fall to 11-4. Great win here tonight. Another hard-fought, grueling matchup here between the Raiders and the Eagles. Again, definitely lived up to that expectation and the standard, for both of these teams. It's just one of those games that, defensive-driven, physicality, just, a good old Indiana High School boys basketball game. I mean, that's about the only way to describe it. I mean, it's just, both teams obviously, striving for victory. And the Raiders come out with a big win here tonight. And I think that they have that, that it factor, especially in close games like this. They find a way to, dig deep and, within themselves and find a way to get the win. And that's what separates the good teams from the great teams. Now, right here in the closing moments, would you have liked to have seen us maybe finish a little bit better? Sure, but I still thought we finished the game well enough. You're up by 8 points with, a minute and a half or so to go. And things started to go awry there a little bit, but some crucial free throws made down the stretch. Again, that's why I talk about that seemingly every ball game and how important it is. The basic facets of the game. You've got to perform at a high level, take care of the basketball, rebound. Block out, get your rebounds, hit your free throws, and the defense down the stretch. Really from both teams. I thought it was a great defensive game, but, the defense, again, I think is what fuels what Wapahani does offensively. I mean, yes, we have offensive firepower left and right, but I think a lot of that also is determined about what we do on the defensive side of the basketball, because that enthusiasm, the energy that we bring on the defensive end then translates into what we do on the offensive end. Again, continuing to bring that energy, that aggressiveness, and just intestinal fortitude, of making sure they're not going to back down from anybody or anything. And it was just a good performance tonight. I wouldn't say it was a great game for us, but I think it was definitely a good one. And I think as far as mental and physical toughness, that was a great game. Great defensive effort. And, we had some turnovers, right there throughout the second half. We ended up having 8 for the ball game, 5 there in the second half. Sure, was there times where we might have been a little careless? Yes, but really for the most part, we're so patient. We take good care of the basketball. We make smart decisions. It's not going to work like that, all the time, every time throughout the course of a game. But for the most part, it does here for Wapahani. And that's just, again, a part of that recipe for success here for your Wapahani Raiders. So a lot to be happy about and a lot to build on. And really looking forward to watching the Raiders again next week. Again, the Raiders will be right back here at home. We're going to have a nice string of some home games here after essentially being on the road for a hot minute. It's been darn near a month, I think, since we last had a home game here with the boys basketball team. So it will be nice, have this nice string of home games. But next Thursday, the Raiders will be back at home against the Cowan Blackhawks. So another big game there MEC conference game, and really looking forward to hopefully another MEC conference win here. Again, the Raiders haven't played many of them, but it's going to be very important. Coming in next Thursday night, again, stay laser focused, really get after it, and come up with hopefully what will be another big time home and conference win there next Thursday. Again, we'll be at it also next Friday night. The Indiana High School girls basketball tournament will start up next week, as the Raiders will take on the winner of Madison Grant and Eastbrook, and so. It's going to be interesting to see who wins that Madison Grant Eastbrook game. Again, the winner of that will take on Wapahani coming up there on Friday night. They'll be at 7:30 p.m. from Alexandria High School. Again, we'll do a preview show next week on all of it, so you guys know what the bracket looks like, and the teams and stats and so much more. So we hope you guys tune in there for that. Again, the final line score here for the Raiders tonight: Nate Luce, 20 points, 3 rebounds. Eli Andrews, 14 points and 5 rebounds. Also Logan Wolf, 4 points, 4 rebounds. Leighton Spence, what a nice job he did, coming in off the bench right there when Camden got hurt. Excellent job there. Leighton Spence, 2 points and a rebound. Camden Bell, 2 points and a rebound. And Brock Zitcraft, 2 points, 2 rebounds. Raiders were 8 of 10, 80% from the free throw line. And with this victory here tonight, again, 15-1 on the season. So again, we'll be back at it next Thursday night. You can catch it live here on the WHS Network. Again, folks, until then, again, a big thanks to all of our sponsors, and a big thank you to all of you for tuning in. We hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your weekend, and until next Thursday, again, I'm play-by-play broadcaster Brandon Morvilius, alongside cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy, saying good night. And also, on a side note, we want to end with this. Our thoughts and prayers are with the family of Kevin Conwell, a longtime Raider basketball fan and Raider sports fan in general. Great friend of ours, great friend of everybody's here in the community. But just I hope that the Conwell family knows that our thoughts and prayers are with them. Kevin was a great man, and he will be remembered forever. We'll see you all next time here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.